First, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist and he's a third bout. He weighed in at 78.4 kilograms. He's trained out of the Australian top team in Sydney, New South Wales, by way of South Auckland, New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Junior Mo. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's a mixed martial artist. This is his second fight. Fighting out of the MMA clinic in Willetton in Perth, Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Lawrence. Your referee for this bout, Slade Norris.
And we are live at a 10 and 28 for Junior Mo versus Adam Lawrence, fight 2 of 11 fight card. And here we go.
Round 1.
So tell us a little bit about Adam, Jay. Obviously, Jay, Adam's one of your training partners.
Yeah, so he definitely came back, bouncing back from his last loss, trying to learn from it, jumping into every jiu-jitsu class he can. His striking is definitely where he wants to keep this fight, but I feel he'll be pretty competent if it does hit the floor again.
Yeah, I saw his last fight and I was really, really impressed with his striking to start with. He actually scored a knockdown within the first 20 seconds of that fight, and literally put the guy on his back. But the gentleman that he was fighting, actually DJ Bowron, actually managed to grab hold of a leg and take him down from there, and that's where the fight stayed pretty much from there.
Yeah, exactly. And Adam had 2 choices after that to chalk it up as just, oh, he's throwing leather already. Nice and early. Another eye poke here.
The referee just taking time. Adam looked like that caught and hurt him a little bit there. He's just taking his time.
They both threw hard right punches just then. If either of those connected, we could have had an early fight here.
We don't mind a few early bats, do we, mate?
No, we don't, mate. A nice knockout would be good.
So yeah, we're really hoping for some major improvement from Adam here, showcasing that his jiu-jitsu's improved and that if he does get taken down, he can take it back where he wants it, which is standing up on the feet.
Definitely, and as I was saying just before the eye poke, he had 2 choices to either chalk it up as just a fluke loss or to get back in and work on his weaknesses, and he definitely decided he was going to work on his weaknesses and jump into as many jiu-jitsu and wrestling classes as he could.
Yeah. His opponent, Junior Mo from Australian top team, he's leading very well with those straight leg kicks at the moment, isn't he?
They both seem very, very balanced in their striking.
Yeah, so I've watched a couple of Junior's fights and he looks very, very good on the feet, just like Adam. A good striker, someone who's confident with his hands. He actually lost his first 3 fights before getting a maiden win over Luaja, who was basically also 3 fights in and looking for his first win. He's got aggressive striking moving forward, but what it looks like is that he gets caught unstuck when the fight moves to the ground. So it'll be very, very interesting to see if one of these 2 fighters get a takedown.
They're throwing leather again. Oh, he's caught him. A nice left hand. He's bringing him on. He's telling him to bring it. The crowd is going wild in here. Adam, definitely the hometown favourite, the boy from Perth.
And Ashkan Mokhtarian, the UFC fighter who's in Junior Mo's corner, is shouting at him frantically at the moment in time, trying to get his attention, trying to get him to refocus himself. He's just caught each other.
Oh, they're trading.
Punches.
They're standing in the pocket trading.
Yeah. Ashkan obviously is in UFC, lost his first fight to John Moraga, an absolute world-class competitor, and Suman also, his brother, also competes on Hex, and was here fighting in Perth. He won an impressive first-round knockout.
It just goes to show the talent we actually do have on Australian shores, and it's only going to get bigger with events like this.
Exactly right. And this has been an absolute humdinger of a first round. Both fighters trading, looking at each other, beckoning each other on to trade more.
Junior looks like he's got a little bit of swelling under that right eye of his. He might have been clipped by a left hand when they were both trading in the pocket. Oh, flying armbar attempt. Didn't pay off, and Adam's going to let him up.
Adam made a slight mistake there, probably not going for a little bit of ground and pound. He sort of gives Junior time to recover, and then obviously beckoned him to his feet. He wants to keep it standing, that's understandable. But at the same time, you want to take advantage when the fight is down. First takedown attempt coming. A couple of seconds left in this round.
In round 1.
What did you think of that very quickly?
Very, very, very close round. I think Adam may have just edged it with his control on the ground and those sprawling hips, but heavy leather.
Too close to tell for me, too close to tell. It's going to be a hell of a second round. I'm really looking forward to it.
Seconds out.
And we are back here for the second round. Both fighters touch hands.
With only a minute between rounds, let's see who recovers the quickest.
Both fighters taking big breaths in the corner. Show that striking game is really taking its toll on both of them. And both fighters trade hard leather again.
Adam looking for the guillotine. He's given up. Double underhooks. Nice exchange.
I would really like to see both fighters maybe try and just vary it up a little bit this round. It's all been a standing strike, has been really entertaining, but if one of the fighters actually wins, I think a slight change in strategy might be a good idea.
Very much. Junior looks like he's got a little bit of blood.
Junior's been
down.
dropped.
Very composed by Adam. He's landing his strikes and he's taking his time.
Junior straight back to his feet, but Adam is looking increasingly confident, bouncing around, looking for combinations. Takedown attempt coming.
Adam looking for the guillotine. He's got it tight. He needs to turn to his right-hand side. It is nice and tight. He needs to turn to the right-hand side. It's
Junior here basically needs to either push down, break that guard and pass over to the good side. He's now starting to pass, but it's actually passing to the wrong side, which would be interesting. He's actually managed
Junior's escaped. Junior's got a nice grip on the top of the head and he's starting to land punches.
Tell us what Adam needs to do here to get back to his feet, because that's what he wants to be doing.
He's got a good position with his underhooks and he's looking at...
He needs to get to his feet.
He needs to protect his neck. He needs to protect his neck from knees as well as a choke here.
Junior needs to snap Adam down here while he's got him hands with a good knee.
Very good exchange. Both fighters, very good exchange halfway through this round.
There's a high level
Another
exchange.
right hand. They're both trading leather.
Some great combinations by both fighters. You've got to respect the bravery, haven't you? They're not hiding, neither of them are hiding. Both of them come back for more.
Very much. They're both standing right in the... Oh, big head kick. Adam shook it off, but he definitely got clipped. And again, looking for that head kick.
Junior's looking a little bit heavier on his feet at the moment, though. Adam's still bouncing around, still looking fresh.
Junior did come in the heavier man. And Adam's still bouncing. He's still got that energy. Junior looks like he's getting a little bit tired here.
We've got 48 seconds of this round to go. Adam would do well to pick the pace up right now. Just pick it up slightly, not too much, not gas himself out, but pick the pace up. Put Junior under pressure in the last 30 so seconds of this round.
Both their hands are quite low, and Adam's looking to counter. He's looking to get that big right hand over the top.
Adam just missed there, just missed with a beautiful cross.
Looks like Adam's definitely coming with more of a boxing style, and Junior's looking to mix the kicks up. There he is again, looking for that lead leg. Oh, big right hand just missed. Another grappling exchange. He's not setting up his kicks at the moment in time. He just finished off round 2. This is going to go the full distance, I think. And we're moving into round 3 here. Both fighters getting a final piece of advice from the corners. And they're looking to touch hands here.
Touch
Big
hands.
hug in the middle of the ring.
That's good respect between the two fighters. That's what we like to see.
Exactly. Let's see him swing some heavy leather again.
Now back to trying to knock each other's head off.
That's it. That's the sport we love.
Lovely counter from Adam.
Oh, he might have been clipped.
I just want to see both fighters follow it up. When they catch with a good punch, though, they kind of sort of hitting a good one and then standing back in the mire rather than following up with some combinations or a takedown attempt.
Yeah, I think they both respect each other's power. They don't want to rush in and get caught with anything or a flash knockdown or anything like that, because they're both landing very, very heavy.
You know what it's like though, Jay, when you're fighting a good fighter, one punch or one kick or one takedown or one submission attempt often is enough. You need to chain these things together to actually get some success.
Exactly. Junior looks quite fresh this round. He might have got a really good respite in the middle of that exchange.
Junior looking to take the centre of the ring here, control the flow of the pace. The pace has just slowed slightly.
This is such a close fight. Anyone landing anything big could steal this fight. Perfect example, a big left hand.
Lovely body shot from Adam there. And Junior closes the distance for a takedown. A little bit sloppy there.
Adam threatened with the knee, and Junior didn't want any of it. He's come out of there. There's that head kick again.
Lovely combinations from Adam.
And the takedown.
Takedown's in.
Very powerful takedown. He moves straight into side control. Let's see where Adam's improvements have come. And Junior's gone to mount.
This is dangerous for Adam now.
Very much so.
Adam needs to pop the hips, put his hands and fists in the hip, and pop him forward and try and either get through his knee back, or worst case scenario, if he stands here, at least take it back, at least try and get it back into half guard if he can. Looks like he's going to give him this back.
He can't turtle up. He needs to move. Because Junior's not going to relent. Junior's going to pour the pressure on here, and the ref's having a very close look.
Oh, this is a shame. Adam's actually holding on. He actually needs to be doing the opposite this and getting his fists in his hips and bumping him forward.
He needs to scramble. He's come on top.
But he's managed to come out.
He needs to get some heavy ground and pound here to try and win that last 30 seconds back, because Junior had very good positioning and he landed some very heavy strikes.
He did, and the thing is for Junior there, he's got to be disappointed with himself there. There's some pretty poor attempt at back control there.
Very much so. The ref is having a very close look at all those punches, and now he's on the bottom. Let's see what Adam can do in this last 30 seconds.
Adam needs to load up now, be careful not to get caught in any silly submission attempts, and land some good quality strikes.
Staying on top's not going to win Adam this round. He needs to land some punches with 20 seconds to go. Needs to watch a triangle, and needs to land some shots. Don't let him up, he needs to land some shots.
The last 10 seconds now, Adam has to land the punch.
Oh, big shot.
Both fighters straight leather in the middle of the ring.
Swinging with 20 seconds. Here we go.
Excellent finish. Yeah. Excellent finish.
What a fight.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Could go either way.
Fantastic round. Fantastic fight.
This crowd is going crazy in here. Toe to toe, 10 seconds to go after an all-out war.
Massive respect for the fighters from MMA Clinic in the top team. Absolutely fantastic fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we read the result, give both of these fighters a round of applause. One hell of a fight. After 3 rounds, we head to the judges for a decision. The judges scored 27-30, 28-29, and 27-30. For your winner by unanimous decision, the blue corner, Junior Mo.